ॐ वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम्
अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम् आश्रये भीष्टसिद्धये।
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम् आश्रये भीष्टसिद्धये।
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दानतीतद्वैतभानतः
अतीतद्वैतभानतः
गुरुनाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
गुरुनाराध्य वेदान्तसारं वक्ष्ये यथामति।
एवम् आचार्येण
आचार्येण
अध्यारोप अपवाद पुरस्सरम्
अध्यारोपापवादपुरस्सरम्
तत्त्वं पदार्थौ शोधयित्वा
शोधयित्वा
वाक्येन अखण्डार्थे अवबोधिते
वाक्येन
अखण्डार्थे
अखण्डार्थे
अवबोधिते
अवबोधिते
अधिकारिणः
अधिकारिणः
अहं नित्यशुद्ध बुद्धमुक्त सत्य स्वभाव परमानंद अनंत अद्वयं ब्रह्मास्मि इति।
अहं नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त सत्य स्वभाव
परमानंद अनंत
परमानन्दानन्द
अद्वयं
द्वयं
ब्रह्मास्मि
ब्रह्मास्मीति।
अखंडाकार आकारिता चित्तवृत्तिः उदेति।
अखंड चित्त
खण्डाकार कारिता
आकारिता
चित्तवृत्तिः
चित्तवृत्ति उदेति
उदेति।
सा तु
सा तु
चित् प्रतिबिंब सहिता सती
चित् प्रतिबिंब सहिता सती
प्रत्यक अभिन्नम अज्ञातं परम ब्रह्म
प्रत्यग अभिन्नम् अज्ञातं परं ब्रह्म
अज्ञातं परं ब्रह्म
विषयीकृत्य
विषयीकृत्य
तद्गत अज्ञानम् एव
तद्गतम् अज्ञानम् एव
बाधते
बाधते।
तदा पटकरणतन्तुदाहे
तदा
कारणतन्तुदाहे
पटदाहव
पटदाहे
पटदाहवत्
पटदाहवत्
अखिल कारणे अज्ञाने बाधिते सति
अखिल कारणे अज्ञाने बाधिते सति
तत्कार्यस्य अखिलस्य
तत्कार्यस्य अखिलस्य
बाधितत्वात्
बाधितत्वात्
तदन्तर्भूत खण्डाकार आकारिता चित्तवृत्तिः अपि
अंतर्भूत अखंडाकार आकारिता चित्तवृत्तिरपि
बाधिता भवति।
बाधिता भवति।
तदन्तर्भूत खण्डाकार आकारिता चित्तवृत्तिः या चित्तवृत्तिः उदेति ता एवम् आचार्येण उपदिष्टः उपदेशं शोधयित्वा आचार्येण उपदिष्टशिष्यः आचार्येण उपदिष्टः अध्यारोप-अपवाद पुरस्सरम् अपवादाभ्याम् उपदिष्टः प्रक्रियया उपदिष्टः शिष्यः यदा तस्य ज्ञानं भवति अहं नित्यशुद्ध ब्रह्ममुक्त स्वभावः ब्रह्म अस्मि इति तदेव खण्डाकारिता चित्तवृत्ति यदा चित्तवृत्ति उदेति सा चित्तवृत्तिः अपि बाधिता भवति। किमर्थं तदपि तदन्तर्गतभूता that also is ajnana karyam only. All comes under ajnana karya. Ajnane bhadite ajnana karyam api bhaditam bhavati. Vritti is jada. Aham brahmasmi iti vritti, the chitta vritti which arises in the chitta, in the mind. Mind is jada. Other than chaitanyam, everything is jada. Atma, chaitanyam, one with Brahma. Everything is anatma, jadam eva. Aham brahmasmi iti the Mahavakya tena that ya vrittihi udeti chitte. That is also jada. Because there is agankara vritti. Sharira abhimana. Sharira abhimana vritti is that. Sharira abhimanam also vritti. Aham, this is my body, my shariram. With regard to the Panchakosha Shariratrayam. The abhimana is there. that abhimana, that abhimana is knocked off. That is aham is adhyastam with this abhimana. Therefore, aham doesn't stop with aham. Aham atma iti. Aham so and so. Now, by the knowledge, by this upadesha, by the knowledge is just in the form of the chitta vritti, jnana vritti, and that is akandakara, akarita chitta vritti. Yada stop chitta vritti udeti, when it arises, how does it arise? Only when the student is exposed to the teaching and should be an adhikari, then only it arises. So therefore knowledge arises means the knowledge takes place. That knowledge takes place, any knowledge takes place in the form of thought corresponding to the object of knowledge. There is an object of there is an object. The object of knowledge. The object of knowledge, the knowledge of the object takes place in the mind in the form of the thought. So knowledge takes place in the form of a thought only. The thought form corresponding to the object of knowledge. But here what is that? Here it is Aham Brahma is Niti. The appreciation of that Brahma, that which takes place in the mind of the student who is a adhikari, that the thought form, the vritti, which is in the form of appreciation, that Brahma Aham Asmi iti, that vritti is akhanda karabhuti. Because Brahma is akhanda, akara is form. The thought which is in the form of, the thought which is in the form, which is Brahma, akhanda kara vritti. This is a thought that is in the form of a Brahma thought. Aham Brahma iti thought. Aham Brahma Atma iti. That reveals that it is Brahma is ekam, akhanda. Whereas in the case of other things, they're all parichinna. Suppose there is a pot thought. In pot and all there is a division. There is a division between the knower and the known. And therefore the knowledge of the pot. Whereas in the case of Brahma, Jnanam, there is no division. The knower is Brahma and the known is Brahma. And the knowledge is Brahma. So all the three results, that's why it's called Akhanda, Khanda Rajita. There is no Triputi. Any knowledge, Triputi will be there, knower, known, and the knowledge. It is not there. The knower is different from the known. That is the division. That is Khanda. Khanda Rajita, Khanda. Akarita. Akarita means form, in the form of the thought. The thought is Brahma, Sudeti. That thought also, it is Jadam only. Anything other than Chaitanyam Atma is Jadam eva. Vritti also Jada. Previously the Vritti is there, the Sharira Abhimana Vritti, that is knocked off by this Vritti. This Vritti cannot hold on to it. Any Vritti cannot be held on. Because it is Vritti, nature of the Vritti is to flow away, go away, it goes away. This Jnana Vritti also, once it comes, that does the job of removing the avaranam with regard to oneself, that veil of ignorance. The ignorance is the avaranam, ajnanam, that is removed. Ajnanam is the karanam. Yashti ajnanam and samashti ajnanam is a samashti ajnanam maya. Jagat karanam maya, yashti ajnanam. Yashti ajnanam is the karanam for samsara. It starts with Sharira Vimana. So when the ajnanam is knocked off by this Akandakara, Chitta Vritti, Brahma Vritti, Aham Brahmasmiti, goes away. That Vritti also, that Vritti, Ajnana Vritti, that is samsara, that is knocked off by another Vritti, which is also must be of the same reality. So that is also must be a Jadam. Therefore, Tadantargata, Tat Karyasya, Ajnana Karyasya, Akilasya Ajnana Karyasya Baditatvat, when the entire Karya is Badita, is destroyed, is dismissed, Tatantarbhut Akhanda Karya Chitta Vritti Hapi Badita Bhavati. That alone cannot remain. That also Badita. Yata Pata Karana Tantu, when the Tantu, the thread is burned, it is a karanam for the Pata, the cloth. The cloth is burnt. Therefore, Jnanavritti alone we cannot hold on to. If Jnanavritti alone one hold, then it is just a memory. It is not knowledge. Once Ajnanam is removed by this Jnanavritti, the Jnanavritti also goes away. I give the example of the stick which is used in the cremation ground to bury the body. That is also thrown. What is the use of the Jnanavritti again? Once Jnana happens, everything is redundant, Mithya. Everything is Brahma. There's nothing that is nothing which brings about the division. So therefore, Satyam Brahma, everything is Satyam Brahma iti. There is no division between him and the Jagat. There is no division even between the teacher and him. The Guru Shishya Bheda Bhava also goes away. Cannot be there. Maybe Vyavaharika. Therefore, even though he has Shariram Kevalam Karman, Kurvan Napnoti Kilbisham Mita Gitaya Api Bhavata Uttam. Therefore, even the person, if he gets into coma, he will not come back to samsara because Jnanam is not memory based. Even if the person becomes mad, Jnani after Jnanam, because he has become mad, therefore doesn't mean that he will therefore this vritti once happened, again it will come back. Ajnana vritti which has gone, again it will come back and make him samsari. No. Once he becomes muktaha, he is muktaha. After that, whether he becomes mad or whether he enters coma, if one argues how can it be, then we'll ask another counter question. How can the person after death, how can a person after death cannot come? Because death has happened, the person has died. Therefore, along with the Sharira, the mind, Stula Sharira, which accommodates the mind, which is mind is a part of the Stula Sharira, that also is gone. That also is gone. Therefore, with Vritti also gone along with that. Then he will not become samsari again after death. No. Becomes, we say, Videha Muktihi. Ta Videha Mukta Bhavati, Sharira, Patanantaram, Tata Atrapi. After Jnanam, if he meets with an accident, enters into coma, or even if he becomes mad or anything happens to Jnani, he is Muktaha Eva. Because it is not the Vritti based, it is not memory based, it is Vritti. Once Vritti does a job, then Ajnanam cannot come back. Ajnanam is Ajnanam, and Jnanam is only for the Anatma. Atma is neither Ajnani or Jnani. Atma is neither Karta or Akarta. We say Atma is Akarta because there is Kartrutvam superimposed on the Atma. There is Bhoktrutvam superimposed on the Atma. That Shatvikara is superimposed on Atma. Therefore, we say it is divide of all. The Kosha, the Sharira Trayams are superimposed. That way, Sharira Trayat Vitiriktaha Atma iti. Panchakosha Atitaha. Why? Because we superimpose. That has been desuperimposed. Atma is Atma as it is. Therefore, nothing can bind. So once it is known, after that, whatever it happens, it doesn't matter. In fact, I give the example of the name. How can you forget your name once you know that this is your name? When anybody calls, you turn back. It's not memory based. It happens so spontaneously. It may be memory based also. The name is strongly entrenched. Suppose if that remembering the name may be a problem if you enter into a coma or the mind is deranged. But not in the case of Atma Jnana. You may forget your name when you enter into a coma or when the mind is deranged. But this Atma Jnanam, it is not memory based, therefore there is no forgetfulness is possible. So Jada Vritti, one Jada Vritti is knocked out by another Jada Vritti. Both are Jada Vritti. Vritti is Jadam Yeda. And the Satya Atma, once it is revealed, and the revelation only by removal of Ajnana, that happens by the the Shastra Krita, that Jnanavritti also along with, because it is also Vrittitvat, Karyatvat, Tadapi Bharita Bhavati, that also is dismissed, that also is destroyed. Up to this we have seen. Now we will see Subodhini commentary, we have not seen. For the passage 171 and 172. After that, we will see the next passage. Here, simple words we can actually follow. Akhanda Chaitanya Pratipadakasya, the revealer of Akhanda Chaitanya. What is that? Mahavakya. Tattamasiti Vakyasya. Mahavakyasya. Artham. Sat Prapancham, along with the Prapancha, Abhidhaya, having presented. Idanim. Sat Prapancham means Prapanchena Saha. Sat Prapancham. Artham Abhidhaya Sat Prapancham. Here, Prapancha not, it doesn't mean the world. Prapancha has got the meaning of world. Prapancha. Prapanchena Saha Sat Prapancha. Connected with, that is the meaning. Everything connected with that. Sat Prapancham. Don't think Prapancha is there, therefore, along with the world. No. Sat Prapancham, nothing to do with the Jagat or Prapancha. Connected to the Mahavakya, all the Upadesha, along with Adhyaropa, Papada, everything through that Prakriya, it's taught, therefore, Sat-Prapancham, completely. Therefore, it means completely. That is the meaning, Sat-Prapancham. Therefore, Artham Sat-Prapancham, Abhidaya. So, it is adverbial. It is adverbial. Adverbial, therefore, we saw adverbial is Karmakatva, Dvitiya, Karmakatva, Dvitiya, Napumsakatvam, Napumsakalinga, Ekvachanantatvam. Therefore, it is Dvitiya, Karma, adverbial being the Kriya Visheshanam. Where is Kriya Visheshanam? Abhidaya is that. For that it is a karma. So Saprapancham completely. Abhidaya having presented Idanim now. Yajurveda Anubhava Vakyartha Varnyate Itiyaha Atha Aduna Iti. Yajurveda Anubhava Vakyartha. What is Anubhava here? Anubhava means not the physical Anubhava. It is Nitya Anubhava. Aham iti Nitya Anubhava. All the other Anubhava comes and go. But this Aham iti Atma, it is self-evident. That is the Anubhava. This Aparoksha Anubhava. Paroksha Anubhutihi. We are so much engrossed in the Pratyaksha Anubhuti or Paroksha Anubhava. But Nitya Aparoksha Anubhuti is Atma. Which is all the time it is experienced, not as an object. It is you. Therefore, the Anubhava. The word Anubhava can be used with caution, can understand, but it is, there is no subject object there. Who is the subject? Who is the object? What is the object? That's myself, Anubhava. Therefore, you cannot say, Aham, I experience Atma. You are Atma, how can you experience Atma? In that sense, that's not subject object. It is self-evident, self-shining. Always it is, which accounts for all the experiences. Therefore, that is Anubhava. And Yajurveda Anubhava Vakyartha means that Aham Brahmasmi iti. Acharyena Tattvamasi iti. Shishyena, having understood the Upadesha of the Acharya, he says Aham Brahmasmi iti. That is Varnyate, that is was said, described Atha Iduna iti in that passage. Guru Mukhat Avakritvaha Tattamasyadi Vakya Guru Mukhat. This Mahavakya. One cannot, with Shastra one cannot study. Therefore, Guru Mukhat. Guru Mukhat Avakritvaha. Guru Mukhat Navakritva, not Nava. Guru Mukhat Takara and Nava. So, Guru Mukhat, Guru Mukhat Avakritvaha. Tattamasyadi Vakya Shavanat Deghadi Ahankara Deghadi Agankaranta. You have to read like that. Starting from Deha up to the Agankara. Agankara Anta Jada Padartha Sakala Drishya Vilakshana Pratyekhatmanaha Shuddhena Paramatmana Saha Ekatva Bodha Bodhanantaram Kaschit Adhigari Labdha Avasaram Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam SachidarandaikarasamAnubhavena Jigyasuku Acharyaha Acharyopadishtam Brahmasmi iti Vakyartam Manusmaran Svatmanandam Anubhavati Tirtaha. This Anubhavati Ananda is Svatmananda, where there is no Tripati Veda. The Ananda is Svatmananda. That's Vishayananda. The Anubhuti, the word is Prasiddha in Vishayananda. Anubhava. But here there is no Vishayananda, it is Brahmananda, it is Atmananda, Svatmananda. Svatmananda Anubhava. It is Nityananda. Nityananda means not any other Nityananda. Atma is Nitya, Ananda Swarupaha, that is Nityananda, that is Anubhava. Okay, that Guru Mukhat, Avakrutvaha, Avakruta, Avakrut, Avagavanam. He understood Guru Mukhat. Upadishtaha Vakyaha, Tattamasyadi Vakya Shavanat, because of the listening, Shavanam of Tattvasyadi Vakya, Tena, Shavanat, Avakrutvaha, Avakrutas Tattvasyadi Vakya Shavanat, then Jnanam Bhavati. Therefore, Dehadi, starting from Deha, up to Ahankara, Ahankara, everything is Jada. Ahankara is also Jada. Ahankara also, Aham iti, that is also Jada. So everything Jada Padartha only. Ajnanam eva, we saw before. Vastu, Avastu iti. What is Vastu? Sachit Ananda Brahma, Advayam Brahma is Vastu. Avastu, everything other than is Avastu. Vastu is Brahma. Sachit Anandam Advayam Brahma is Vastu. Ajnanadi Sakala Jada Samugaha Avastu. So, Ajnanadi. Ahankara is Ajnana. Ajnanadi Sakala Jada Samugha. Everything is Jadam only. Therefore, Avastu. Therefore, Ahankaranta, Jada Padartha. All these are Sakala Drishya. All these are Drishyam. They are available for seeing, perception. Tebhyam Vilakshanaha Atma Pratyekhatma Pratyekhatmanaha Pratyekhatma. Atma is different from that. Shuddhena Paramatmana, Paramatma which is Shuddhena Paramatmana, Paramatmana Saha with the Paramatma which is Nitya Shuddhaha, that is Shuddhena Paramatmana Saha, Ekatva Bodha, oneness, knowledge of oneness with the Shuddha Paramatma. Anantaram, after that, Kaschit Adhigari, Purvam he was Adhigari, now he is a Jnani. Labdha Avasaram, Sarva Upadi, having known the oneness with the Paramatma, now all the Upadi, Sarva Upadi, being free from all the Upadi. How does he become free from all the Upadi? Not physically. You understand, they are Mithya. Vasamanam Asat, Mithya. So therefore, Vinirmuktam, Sachidanandaikarasa Anubhavarena, Jigyasugu, Nyatamichugu, Jigyasugu, Adhikari, Acharya Upadishtam Aham, Brahmasmiti Vakyartha Anuspana, having remembering the meaning of the Vakya, that Vakya Mahavakya, he experiences, he enjoys. Experiences we can say within quote. That experience doesn't have any object. Vatmanandam Anubhavati Ityartaha. Tat prakaram eva aha evam ityadina. Evam sankshepena vakshyamana prakarena adhikarinaha chitta vritti udeti iti sambandhaha. Evam, shortly, in short, vakshyamana prakarena, in the method shown. ukta Vakshamana. The method will be shown. Vakshamana. The method which will be told. Adhikari, when he follows, then Chitta Vritti Mudeti rises in the Chitta of the Adhikari. It is Sambandha should be connected. The Adhikari is then having listened to the Vakya, Mahavakya of the teacher, who expounds the Vakya with some Prakriya. For all those things, just not Mahavakya. Just if we don't say Tatvamasi and then knowledge happens. Unfold the meaning of the words of the Mahavakya. Three Padani, Tatvamasi. So therefore, Chittavrti Udeti. Kada iti akshepayamaha acharyena iti. How, when? Acharyena, by Acharya. Acharyena, Abhishaye Asange, Nishkala Chaitanye, Shasha Singayamana, Avidyaya, Agankaradi, Shariranta. Starting from Agankara up to the Sharira. Nitya Padartham Adhyaropa Tad Apavada Purasaram Tattvam Padartho Shodagitva Tattvamasiti Vakyena Jagad Dajagal Viruddha Misha Parityagena Khandata Chaitanye Jnate Sati Ityataha. Sati, the word was that Jnate Sati. So Acharyena Uktam, what? Atma, which is not a Vishaya, which is not an object. It is Asangaha. Vishaye, Asangye, Nishkara Chaitanya, it doesn't have parts. Shashashangayamana, Avidyaya, Shashashanga, like rabbits on. That is Shashashanga, Shangayamana Avidyaya. Avidya is Ajnanam. So, Avidya is Maya, which obstructs. It's the Maya, the Avidya, and that is starting from Agankara up to Sharira, all are Mithya Padartham, Tasmin Aropya. Like what? Shashashanga. Like the rabbit's horn, which is not there, but it is imposed. So Adhyaropa. Then after that, Apavada Purasam, followed by Apavada, in this Prakriya, when Tattvam Padartho Shodagitva. Tattvam Padartho Shodagitva, Shodanam Shodagitva. Analyzed, clarified. Tattvamasati Vakyana by the Vakya, and the Lakshana is Jagat Lakshanaya by that Lakshana, Bhagatyaga Lakshanaya. Having given up the Viruddhamsha Parityagena, Akhandartha Chaitanya Jnate, when the Akhandartha Chaitanyam is known, Ityartaha, Jnate Sati Aham Brahmasmi iti, Avagamanam Bhavati Shishyasya, Ityartaha. Kim Vishayini, Chittavritti Udeti iti, Asatpashankam Nivarayati Aham iti. So, Kim Vishayini, what is the Vishaya? Chittavritti Udeti. It is not Asatpashankam Nivarayati. It is not the knowledge of an object. It is Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Not Shariram Brahmasmi or Vrikshaha Brahmasmi or any other thing what you possess Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Therefore, it is not something, any object. Aham iti nivarayati. Kim Vishani, what is the Vishaya? What is the object of that knowledge? It is Aham. It is not really an object. It is myself. What is this Vishaya? That is myself. Aham Pratyagatma Param Brahmasmi iti Anvayaha. We connect Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Pratyagatma Param Brahma Asmi iti. Brahma Nitya Nityatva Shanka Nirakaroti Nitya iti. Brahma is Nitya. There should not be any doubt. The doubt is dismissed by saying it is Nitya. Nirakaroti, dismissing by saying Nitya. Nitya Shuddha Mukta Swabhava Satya Swabhavaha. The long passage was that. Long line. Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Satya Swabhava Paramananda Ananta Dvayam. That he explained. Shuddha Padena, by the word Shuddha, Vidyadi. Dosharahityam, there is no avidyadi dosha. Is Shuddha. Buddha padena, Swaprakasha. So Swaprakasha Swarupatvena, Jadyadikam Yavachidyate, separated from Jadyadi, from the Jadavastu. Swaprakasha Swarupatvena, Buddha. That is Jadyadikam is Anatma. Yavachidyate, distinguished. Buddha. Mukta padena, Sarva Upadi, Sakityam, free from all the Upadi. Satyam iti avinashi svabhatvam satyam avinashi tat vidhi yena sarva vidam tatam. That is satyam, avinashi, not subject to destruction. Trikale tishtati iti sat satyam iti. Paramananda padena, Paramananda by that word. Vishayikam, Vishayika Manushyanandadi Chaturmukha Brahmananda Paryantanam Karmajanyatvena. Here the author is just in one word, he summarizes the entire Brahmananda Mimamsa. That is Vaishayika Manushyananda Adi, starting from Manushyananda. What is that Manushyananda? Yuvat Syat Sadhu Yuvat Dhyayatah Ashishto Dhrishto Bhalishtaha Tasyayam Prithvi Sarva Vittasya Purna Syat Sayeko Manusha Anandaha. That is one Manusha Ananda, one unit of Manusha Ananda. That is the Ananda experienced by the young man who is a good person, well learned, has got muscle body, is Ashishtaha, Dhrishtaha, Balishtaha, is the most strongest one, and he has the entire Prithvi. All the wealth he has, how much Ananda you would be experiencing, how much happiness you would be having. That is one unit of Ananda. 10 times of that unit of Ananda is Manushya Gandharva Nandaha Sayeko Manushya Gandharva Nama Nandaha. Like that, the units of happiness keeps on increasing. Manushya Gandharva Nandaha, Deva Gandharva Nandaha, Pitrunam Janaloka Loka Namanandaha, Ajana Janam Devanam Anandaha, then Karma Devanam Anandaha, then it goes like the Indra Anandaha, Brigaspati Anandaha, then Brahma, finally Brahmananda. So every time the units, 10 times of Manushya Ananda is one Gandharva Ananda. 10 times of Manushya Gandharva Ananda is one Deva Gandharva Ananda. So like that, finally it is Brahmananda Paryantanam up to Brahmananda. All the Ananda experienced by at this different levels by different people. Shotriyasya Chaka Mahatasya. The Shotriya Akamataha, he enjoys. Without having anything, he enjoys. Why? Because all these Ananda are Karmajanya. They are born of karma, therefore subject to change, subject to destruction. Karmajanyatvena. Therefore it is Satishayam. It is Satishayam, natu Atishaya. It is Satishayatvena, Kshayishnutvena, subject to change, subject to perish. Atishaya, Satishaya. Atishaya is that which is unsurpassable. Satishaya is, it is limited. So limited and subject to destruction. Tuchatvat also, which is Tucha. Compared to the Ananda experienced by Shotriyasya Chaka Makatasya, this is Chuttatva, Tebhyaha Vilakshanam. Different from that is what Niratishaya, which is incomparable and surpassable, that Ananda, which is limitless, Ityataha. Niratishaya Ananda Swarupatvam Pratipadyate. Paramananda Padena, by the Paramananda, that what is expressed, what is told is that Niratishaya Atmananda. Atmanandaha. Then the Ananta Padena, the word Ananta, by that Gatadi Vat Parichedha Ragityena Deshataha Karataha Vastutaha Cha Aparichinatam Bodhyate. By the word Ananta, what is Bodhyate, what is told is like gata etc. They are paricheda because they occupy a space, the time it is located, particular place, a particular time. So deshakala vastu parichinnaha sarvani vastuni. Therefore, they are all parichinnaha. Gatavat paricheda ragityena. Like gata, it doesn't have paricheda, limitation in terms of deshataha, space-wise, karataha, time-wise, in terms of another vastu also. A vastu limits another vastu. A gata limits another gata. The gata is limited only. Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata, Bhedaha. We saw Sajatiya. Therefore, Veda is there. But Vastu, the Brahma, doesn't have any Veda. Sadeva Sovyadam Agrayasi. Ekameva Dvitiyam. Ekameva Dvityam Advitiyam. Ekam Eva Advityam. By 3 words, all the 3 Vedas are negated. We saw in Panchadashi. Therefore, Aparichinnatvam Bodhyate, Anantapadena. Then the word Advayam, Advayamiti. Nanatva Nishedena. Ekatvam bodhyate ityartaha. Nanatvam, multiplicity, plurality is dismissed by the word advayam. It is ekatvam iti. Nanu yata pradeepa deepa prabha aditya mandalam na vyapnoti. Cha prayojanam asti iti tata nitya shuddha prakashatmanam jadavritti katam vishayikritya Udayati kim prayojanam chayati ashankaya satu iti. That is the next passage. Satu chit pratibimba sahita sati. That passage is explained. Together it is put here. So the next 172, what we saw, that is in the form of a yes, ashanka, it is given and it is explained. Nanu, yata Deepa Prabha, you have to split. Deepa Prabha, Aditya Mandalam, na vyapnoti. That is a sentence. Na vyapnoti. What? Deepa Prabha. The light of a lamp. Na vyapnoti. Doesn't pervade. What? Aditya Mandalam. Doesn't pervade Aditya Mandala. A torch cannot illumine the light, sun. That's a prayojanam. Also, there is no usefulness, utility in that. What is the use of torching the sun, torching the light, showing the torch to the sun? What is the use? Very sun is light. The presence torch is nothing. So Deepa Prabha na vyapnoti prayojanamapi nasti. Similarly, tata nitya shuddha satprakasham atmanam. Atma is, it is nitya. Nityaha shuddha satprakashaha. Tapatam atmanam. How that atma jada chitta vritti. Chitta vritti is jada. The jnana vritti, aham brahmasmi jnana vritti, the udeti, that chitta vritti, that is also jada. How that jada vritti can illumine the satprakasha atma? Nice question. Katam vishayi kritya udeti kena kim prayojanam iti ashankyaha satu iti. Tikasara beautifully connects with the next passage. And that is clarified in the passage. Sa chitta chit pratibimbita sati iti. That already we have seen. Sa chitta vrittihi na shuddha brahma vishayini. The sa chitta vrittihi is this akanda akarita chitta vrittihi aham brahmasmi iti. Akanda akarita chitta vritti udeti. That chitta vritti. Sa is Srilinga. Chitta vritti is Srilinga. Therefore, that na Shuddha Brahma Vishayini. Vishayini is again Srilinga. Shuddha Brahma Vishayin. Nakaranta then Srilingi Prataya. Therefore, Shuddha Brahma Vishayini iti. Nadi Shabdavata. That it is not the Shuddha Brahma Vishayini Chitta Vritti. It cannot objectify Shuddha Brahma. How can it objectify? How can Jada Chitta Vritti can objectify Shuddha Brahma? Into Ajnana Vishishta Pratyak Abhinna Parabrahma Vishayini. Into Ajnana Vishishta Pratyak Abhinna Parabrahma Vishayini. It is Vishayini for not for Shuddha Brahma, it is for the Vishayini for Ajnana Vishishta. Into Ajnana Vishishta Pratyak Abhinnam. That is, which is Pratyak Abhinnam, that Parabrahma, which is not different from the Pratyekatma. And the Pratyekatma is Ajnana Vishishta, because Aham Shariri, Aham Shariraman, Aham Upadiman, Buddhi is that, and so and so. Therefore, Ajnana Vishishta Pratyekatma Pratyabhinna Parabrahma Vishayani. Not to Shuddha Brahma Vishayani. It is Ashuddha Brahma Vishayani. Ashuddha means not Brahma, it becomes Ashuddha. This person, because of Ajnanam, it takes himself to be a limited one. That is the Vishaya for Vichitta Vritti. That is Vishayini. Sacha Chaitanya Pratibimba Samvalita Sati Chaitanya Gata Ajnanam Nivartayati removes. Sa Chitta Vrittihi Kim Karoti Nivartayati removes. What? Ajnanam. Where? Chaitanya Gata Ajnanam Nivartayati. Chaitanya Pratibimba Samvalita Sati. Chaitanya Pratibimba. Chaitanya Pratibimba. Chaitanyam which is reflected in the Antakarana. So, Sa Chaitanya Pratibimba. The passage it was the Chit Pratibimba Sakita. That's what he says. Chit Pratibimba Sakita. That Chitta Vritti which is reflected in the Antakarnam. The Chitta Vritti which is the Chaitanya which is reflected in the Antakarnam. That is Chit Pratibimba, Chaitanya Pratibimba. Then by that, Chaitanya Gata Ajnanam is removed. Chaitanya Gata Ajnanam is removed. Chaitanya Gata Ajnanam is removed. By how it is removed? In the Chitta, where Chaitanya is reflected, Chit Pratibimba Sahita Sati. Chit Pratibimba Sahita Sati. Parambrahma Vishayikritya. That Chaitanya Gata Ajnanam Nivartayati. Tad Gata Ajnanam Badate. The main line, the passage it was there. That's what it says. Tad Gata Ajnanam Nivartayati. Tasya Cha Chaitanya Avaraka Ajnana Nivritti Eva Prayojanam Ityartha. Avaraka is inferior. Any thought when arises, the thought arises in the Antakaram is illumined by the Chaitanya. That's what Chidabhasa. So Chaitanyam is reflected in the Antakaram being a Jada. It is such a nice, pure, smooth Jada, so in which like a mirror, in which Chaitanyam is reflected. Therefore, Pratibimbi the Chaitanyam. So this Vritti also, Akandakara Chitta Vritti here also, where it will happen, that also happens in the Antakaranamali, which is illumined by the Chaitanyam. So, Chaitanya Gata, this Ajnanam, that Ajnanam, what was there? That is removed by this Chitta Vritti, this Sa, which is qualified. The word Chaitanya Pratibimba Samvalita, that is the just qualifying. Sa, that Chit Pratibimba Sagita, which is mentioned in the passage, is given here as Chaitanya Pratibimba Samvalita, Samvalita Sagita iti. The Chaitanyam, the thought which is illumined by the consciousness, Chaitanya. Thought is illumined by the consciousness, Chaitanya, where in the Antakarana. So, Tena Chaitanya Gata Ajnanam Nivartayati. Tadantargata Ajnanam Badate. Tadgata. Ignorance pertaining to Chaitanyam is removed. Ignorance pertaining to Chaitanyam Atma is removed. Tasya Chaitanya Avaraka Ajnanam Nivritti Eva. Removal of this inferior Ajnanam Nivritti alone is a prayojanam of this Chitta Udeti. Sa Chitta Vritti Udeti, that Chitta Vritti which arises in the mind. Prayojanam of that is to remove this avaraka ajnana vritti, inferior this ajnana. Iti. Then, nanu अधिकारिणः तत्त्वमस्यादिवाक्य श्रवणात् उत्पन्न sorry श्रवण उत्पन्न अखंड चैतन्य वृत्त्या तथा आश्रित अज्ञाने निवारिते अपि तत्कार्यस्य सकल चराचर प्रपंचस्य प्रत्यक्षतया भासमानकत्वात् कथम् अद्वैत सिद्धिः इति आशंक्य कारण अज्ञाननाशे तत्कार्य सकल प्रपंच नाशात् अद्वैत सिद्धिः इति एतत् सदृष्टान्तम् आह तदा पटकारण इति simple you can follow the sentence. That is अधिकारिणः तत्त्वमस्यादिवाक्य श्रवणेन उत्पन्नः श्रवणात् उत्पन्नः अथवा अधिकारी by the shravanam of the tattvamasya that utpanna jnanam in the form of the vritti, akanda chaitanya vritti, akandakara vritti, taya vrittya, tad ashita ajnana, ajnane nivarite api, ajnanam also as it ashraya where. Ajnanam doesn't have separate existence. Ajnanam also has it ashraya only in the Atma. Therefore, tadashita ajnanam is removed, nivarite api. When it is gone, when ajnanam is removed, ajnanam is the karanam. Ajnana sakal jada samuga avastu. Samashti ajnanam maya, veshti ajnanam ajnanam. That is the samashti ajnanam is the karanam for jagat. And veshti ajnanam is the karanam for the samsara. One is Ishvara Srishti, other one is Jiva Srishti. Therefore, but ajnanam when it is removed, that is the karanam. Karananashi, tat karyasya sakala charachara prapanchasya pratyakshataya bhasamanatvat. When ajnanam is removed, that ajnana karya, which is in the form of this jagat, charachara jagat, prapanchaha jagat, which is shines pratyakshataya, that doesn't disappear when jnanam arises. Bhasamanatvat, because it shines, it is there. Katham Advaita Siddhihi, how can you say Advaita Siddhihi iti ashankya? For that, answer is Karana Ajnana Nashe, Ajnanam which is the Karanam, therefore Ajnana Nashe, Tat Karyam, Ajnana Karyam, Sakala Prapancha Nashat, the entire Sakala Prapancha, entire Prapancha Nasha Bhavati, not physical destruction. In your cognition, you dismiss everything. How? Vasamanam Asata Mithya iti. Language of Panchadishikara. Therefore, Advaita Siddhihi iti etat, this is along Sadrishtantam, Drishtantena Saha. Sadrishtantam aha. You can note here also Sadrishtantam. Sadrishtantam is Sadrishtantam aha, along with the Drishtanta. Sadrishtantam also Kriya Visheshanam. It is Karmakatva Dvitiya. It is Karmakatva Dvitiya Vibhakti Napumsakam Ekavachanam. Sadrishtantam. Drishtantena Saha. Tada Patakaranati. Like with the Drishtanta, the author has told Patakaran. Patakaran Tantudage Kim Bhavati Patasya. Patadakanam Bhavati Patadagavatu Tadvatu. Tantu is the Karanam. When Tantu, the thread is burned, what will happen to the Pata? The Pata, which is the Karya, is also stands dismissed, burned. So therefore, Karana Ajnana Nashe, Karya Sakala Prapancha Nashaha. Therefore, Advaita Siddhihi eva. Katham Advaita Siddhihi iti ashankya tasya Drishtantena saha Drishtantena acharyena uktaha asti atra. Nanu Ajnana Nashena Tatkarya Prapanchasya Nashaha astu tatapi Akhandakara Vrittehe Anuvrittehe Advaitahanihi iti ashankya Tadantarbhuta iti. Every word he raises question and explains. Tikakara. That is the best thing of the reading the Tika. Okay, what you say is fine. Karanashe ajnana karyanasha bhavati. Fine. So you say this ajnana nasha, therefore ajnana karyanasha, this prapancha nasha. Prapancha nasha means prapancha doesn't get physically destroyed. It is Ishvara Srishti. Your ajnanam goes away, therefore that Dvaita buddhi goes away. That is prapancha nasha. Sarvanasha. Sarvanasha. Sarvakaraka upamardanam. Brahmarpanam brahmavihi. Sarvanasha is a word can be used when it comes to jnana. We cannot use it in the Laukika, the Vyavaharika, and of course for the people who are pursuing Dharmartha Kama. Sarvanasha is a Amangala word, but Sarvanasha we can use in the context of jnanam because that nashana is by knowledge everything is destroyed, which is Amangala, all which are Amangala. The Dvaita Buddhi is Amangalam, that is destroyed, Sarvanasha. So Prapancha Nashaha, Sarachara Prapancha Nashaha. Therefore Advaita Siddhi. Now here, Jnana Nashena Sakala Tatkarya Prapanchasya Nashaha Astu, let it be there, fine, accepted. But Tata Akandakarita Vrittehe Anuvritte, but Akandakarita Vritti is there. Akam Brahmasmiti Vritti is there. That is also is Jada Vritti, Jadam only. That is also Vrittitva, Jada. You said everything is destroyed, but just Jada Vritti will be there. That is also Ajnana Karya. Ajnanam is there, therefore only this. Therefore, this vritti is required, jnana vritti. When ajnanam is destroyed, this jnana vritti will be there. Will not this jnana vritti nivritti bhavati. If it doesn't go away, then there is advaita hani. Then your advaita will not work. So, ajnana vritti is to remove that only jnana vritti. All are jada vritti, all are ajnana karya only. So, ajnanam is removed by the jnana vritti. Ajnana vritti, which is jada, is removed by another vritti, opposite vritti, jnana vritti goes away. Therefore, ajnana karya goes away. If ajnana karya goes away, what about this jnana vritti, which is also ajnana karya? Ajnana akandakara vrittehe, anuvrittehe, na nivrittehe, anuvrittehe. When doesn't goes away, then there is advaita hani. There will not be advaita. Because this vritti also will be standing always, will be there. Agam brahmasmi, agam brahmasmi, iti jada vritti will be there. Advaita hani, iti ashankyaha. Therefore, the word is used in the passage tadantarbhuta. Tadantarbhuta means ignorance pertaining even to that Brahma. That tadantarbhuta, that also nivarayati. Akandakara vrittehe api ajnana tatkaryantarbhutatva. That is the answer. Akandakara vritti also is ajnanasya karya. That is also ajnana karyam only. Tadantarbhutatva. Ajnana karya antabhutatvat. Therefore, bhutatvat nivritya, tannivritya. With the removal of that, tannivrittehe advaita, na advaita hanihi ityartaha. Therefore, when that is also badite, removed, therefore, there is no advaita hanihi. The stick which is after burning the body, that is also thrown into the cremation, the burning fire. Therefore, that vritti, by the thorn which you remove, the thorn which is already entered your leg, by the thorn you remove the thorn and throw both of them. The thorn, what you use to remove, that is also, as it has done the job. Then it has to be thrown. So similarly here also, akandakara vrittehe api, it is also the ajnana tatkarya antarbhutatvat. It is also comes under ajnana karya one, akandakara vritti also. Atma is ever satyam, Atma is ever akarta, is never karta, akarta, you cannot say. It is what it, Atma is what it is. All these are superimposed, that is ajnana. Then you do desuperimpose, that is because superimpose, therefore desuperimpose. Everything you do, not to polish Atma, not to do something which is already existing Atma. Atma is as it is, always it is there, just wanting to know as it is. Therefore, we adopt all this prakriya. So jada vritti, this ajnana vritti is removed by another vritti, jnana vritti. Then throughout them, both of them. Tannivritya. Tannivritya is dakandakara vritti nivritya. Jnana vritti nivritya. Tannivrittehe. Tannivrittehe advaita hanihi. Tannivritya is ajnana nivritya. After removing the ajnanam, tannivrittehe is this jnana vrittehe api nivrittihi bhavati. Ajnana nivritya. Tannivrittehe is jnana vrittehe api nivrittihi bhavati. Therefore, tatra advaita hanihi. Na, there is no advaita hanihi. Advaita hanihi, there is no dvaitam. Hanihi means ha. So it is not advaita. Because as long as this chittavritti, this jnanavritti is there, then there is no advaita. If it is contended, no, that also will go away. So akandakara vrittihi api badita bhavati. Tadantarbhuta tat karya akilasya baditatvat. Entire karya is destroyed, baditatva dismissed. Tadantarbhuta akandakara akarita chittavritti api badita bhavati, nivrta bhavati ityartaha. Therefore, tannivritya tannivrittehe. Like a sutra. Tannivritya is ajnana nivritya. Tannivrittehe jnanavrittehe api nivrittihi bhavati. Therefore, atra there is no loss to advaitam, there is no hanihi, there is no disturbance, there is no disturbance caused to advaita. Hanihi. What hanihi? What loss? How can you say, what damage can be done to advaita? No damage. There is tatra advaita hanihi na. Advaita is advaita siddhihi in fact. Not to hanihi, advaita siddhihi eva. Up to 172. Next passage 173. Interesting discussion. We will see in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Dhanyavadah.
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद ईशान जी.
धन्यवाद.